Hello everyone, my name is Mitali Dekne along with my friend Priya Gheude. Today we will going to present the presentation of contribution of statisticians in the development of statistics. These are few statisticians which play important role in development of statistics. In the development of statistics, Prasan Chandra Mahalanobis, who is one of the Indian statistician, who born in 29 June 1893, Kolkata, West Bengal. Date 28 June 1972, Kolkata, West Bengal. Nationality is Indian. Alma mater, University of Calcutta in BSc, King's College, Cambridge, BA. Fields, mathematics and statistics. Institutions, University of Cambridge, Indian Statistical Institute. Doctoral advisor William Herrick Macaulay. This scientist is also famous for their signature. His most important contributions are related to large-scale sample surveys. He introduced the concept of pilot surveys and advocated the usefulness of sampling methods. Early surveys began between 1937 and 1944 and include topics such as consumer expenditure, tea drinking habits, public opinion, crop acreage, and plant disease. Harold Hotling wrote, "No technique for random sample has, so far as I can find, been developed in the United States or elsewhere, which can compare in accuracy with that described by Professor Mahalanobis." And Sir R.S. Fish commented that the ISI has taken the lead in the original development of the technique of sample surveys, the most potent fact-finding process available to the administration.
29 जून 1893 को जन्म हुआ था देश के प्रसिद्ध वैज्ञानिक व सांख्यिकीविद प्रशांत चंद्र महालनोबिस का। इन्होंने पहली बार जटिल आंकड़ों को सांख्यिकी की मदद से संक्षिप्त रूप प्रदान करने की तकनीक विकसित की, जिसके बाद किसी भी समस्या को कम से कम समय में और आसानी से समझा जा सकता था। सन 1931 में पीसी महालनोबिस ने देश के पहले सांख्यिकी संस्थान की स्थापना कोलकाता में की। इस संस्थान से बड़े बड़े सर्वेक्षणों के नमूने तैयार करने में मदद मिली। अपने सांख्यिकी मॉडल के बल पर इन्होंने भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था में समायोजन को नई दिशा प्रदान की। इन्होंने मूल्यांकन के लिए ऐसी तकनीक प्रतिपादित की जिनके द्वारा त्रुटियों को कम करके डेटा तैयार किया जा सकता है। महालनोबिस ने न सिर्फ अर्थव्यवस्था को आधार प्रदान किया, बल्कि फसल व मौसम पूर्वानुमान से जुड़े आंकड़ों को तैयार करने में भी शोध कार्यों को बढ़ावा दिया।
Anil Kumar Jain, born in 1st February 1919 in Bengal, died in 7 February 1978 in age of 59 in Kolkata. Nationality is Indian. Citizenship India, United Kingdom. Alma mater Raja Bazar Science College, University of Calcutta, University of Cambridge. Known for Pearson product movement, co-relationship coefficient, Vidyasagar University. Awards RSS, FCPS. Fields, mathematics and statistics.
Gaines' most significant contribution in his work on Pearson product movement correlation coefficient in the field of applied statistics, along with his colleague Ronald Fisher. Gaines was the president of the statistics section of the Indian Science Congress Association. He also served as the head of Department of Mathematics at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. The eminent mathematician was also honored by the Royal Statistical Society and the Cambridge Philosophical Society. He died in year 1978 in Bengal.
Anil Kumar Gain, Bengali, Anila Kumara Gaina, the 1st of February 1919 to the 7th of February 1978, also spelt Anil Kumar Gain, was an Indian mathematician and statistician best known for his works on the Pearson product moment correlation coefficient in the field of applied statistics, with his colleague Ronald Fisher. He received his Ph.D. from the University of Cambridge under the supervision of Henry Ellis Daniels, who was the then president of the Royal Statistical Society. He was honoured as a Fellow of the Royal Statistical Society and the famous Cambridge Philosophical Society. Gain was the president of the Statistics section of the Indian Science Congress Association, as well as the head of the Department of Mathematics at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur.
David Harold Blackwell, born in 24th April 1919 in Centralia, Illinois. Date 8 July 2008, Berkeley, California. Nationality is American. Education, University of Illinois of Urbana-Champaign. Awards, members of the National Academy of Science, John von Neumann Theory Prize. R.A. Fisher Lectureship. Fields, probability, statistics, logic, game theory, dynamic programming. Institutions, University of California, Berkeley. Doctoral advisor Joseph Leo. David Harold Blackwell was an American statistician and mathematician who made significant contribution to game theory, probability theory, information theory, and Bayesian statistics. He is one of the opponents of the Rao-Blackwell theorem. He was the first African American inducted into the National Academy of Sciences, the first black tenured faculty member at US Berkeley, and the seventh African American to receive a PhD in mathematics.
Of Illinois.
There's a lot of luck in things. The man that I chose as my thesis advisor was far and away the best possible choice I could have made. His field, probability theory, turned out to have a lot of appeal for me. It turned out that I like to think that way.
Blackwell wanted to teach mathematics, and he wanted to serve at historically black colleges and universities.
I got a list of all the black colleges from some almanac. And there were 105 of them. I wrote 105 letters. I actually accepted the first offer that I received as soon as I got it. And my really serious mathematical work started at Howard. At Howard, the intellectual atmosphere was just different.
Suppose that every day a machine produces a number, either 0 or 1.
In the mid
George Edward Pelham Box, born in 18th October 1919 in Gravesend, Kent, England. Date 28 March 2013, Madison, Wisconsin, alma mater, University College London. Awards: Shewhart Medal, FRS, Guy Medal, George Fox Medal, Wills Memorial Award, R.A. Fisher Lectureship, Fields Statistics Institution, ICI, Princeton University, University of Wisconsin-Madison, Doctoral Advisor, Egon Pearson, H.O. Hartley. His first important contribution was evolutionary operation. He invented a very original and powerful procedure to improve continuously the working conditions of an industrial plant. This procedure was completely revolutionary and has had a great impact, especially in the chemical industry. The second important line of research deals with the methodology and philosophy of statistical models and statistical research in the deepest sense. He invented the idea of robustness, created the now standard procedures for transforming variables, extended the scope of Bayesian statistics, developed new tools for model diagnosis, and had a key role in the integration of classical and Bayesian schools of thought in statistical inference.
There was some change. You'd have a sort of slow improvement in technology. The ships built, say, in the 1500s were better than the ships built in the 1400s, but not all that much better. But then, round about here someplace, the whole thing sort of took off, and we're in a situation now where we're experiencing that. I mean, 10 years ago, I didn't have a fax machine, for example. Now they're all over the place. And so this acceleration we see here is really scientific method. And that is a way of increasing the rate of scientific learning. So when I talk about scientific method, I'm not really talking about atom smashers, complicated equations, electron microscopes, that sort of thing. I'm talking about what the essence of scientific method is. And really there are two aspects. There is what I'm going to call informed observation and directed experimentation.